Day 54, and we're heading off. It's 9 o'clock. We're just going to go down to the visitor center and park the van and excuse me, finish our mural walk that we started yesterday. So this is now called Hit the Trails. So we're doing our mural walk. So this is Hit the Trails, based on the theme of trails in the natural environment. References local flora and natural water bodies through vibrant colors and abstract shapes. Oh, okay, I get it. Kind of neat. It's kind of neat. They're really proud of their coal heritage here, which has supported the town and the area for a lot of years. This is kind of neat. It's untitled. It's a selection of 6 murals, so I'm assuming 2 more are on the other side. No. There isn't 2 more on the other side. I'm not sure how that is 6 murals, but that's what the guide says. Oh well. It's a nice little park. You can hear the hum of all the traffic as people are heading off to work Monday morning. But guess what? We're retired. We don't have to work. So in amongst the traffic, we've got this mural, which is the bones of Collie. Colors reflect Collie's landscape. Overlaid are short stories of legs, tools, implements, underground coal tunnel, mugs, maps, wildflowers and corellas that hint at early industrial life. Well, there you go. This is the continuation of the bones of Collie. So they're showing the numbers of the tunnels and the mines.
Collie Cooperative Collieries, it says.
Yeah.
Very colorful.
Yeah, it certainly is.
This is the exit. Corollas.
Okay, I get it now.
Alright. Okay, so now we go to the next road, which is...
So this is the church that we saw yesterday and thought was Greek Orthodox, but it's actually United Church.
Lovely rose garden.
It's beautiful. We're trying to find a mural that's supposed to be right in the corner of this street, which is the old Anglican church. But I wonder if it's inside. Well, it is a beautiful old church, and unfortunately I think the mural is inside, which is a bit sad because it was painted back in 1922 and the fellow was 70 years old when he painted it.
So we're showing them what we're doing.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful. This lovely lady Jules is going to actually get us into the church to be able to see this beautiful mural. Thank you. So the other lady was
from Canada.
I was born in Quebec,
Yeah.
in French Canada, and Neil is from Western Canada.
Oh, so you're mainly French speaking, aren't you?
Not anymore. I've been living in Australia for 30 years.
Oh, okay.
Don't let the accent go.
Oh, is that right?
It's
we're
Novocastrian.
we're Canauzies. We're from New South Wales.
Canauzies.
Yeah. So the lady was saying that this mural, there's only 2 in the state, or was it in...
No, the actual Philip Goetcher, who painted the mural in his studio in Perth, he has done 2 large commissions in Western Australia. It's this one and the Town Hall curtain in Coolgardie. No, Camboulder. Camboulder Town Hall. Town Hall curtain was done by Philip Goetcher. So 2 large commissions. I mean, he was a painter and muralist, but he's only done really 2 large commissions this size in Western Australia.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate this.
Just okay, there you go. Away you go.
Thank you. What a beautiful old church.
Isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Wow. This is stunning.
Uh-oh.
Just turn the mural lights off. Contact.
Dang, the mural lights are off because they've had an electrician. But we can get a little bit of it. Wonder if my flash would get it.
Can you put a flash on when you're video?
I don't know. I'll find out. Oh. Well, that gets a little bit of it better. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Yes, thank you.
The RCD turned it off.
Stunning.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there was 2 large commissions, and this was played at least once a month by our local resident parishioner. It's one of the smallest pipe organs in the southern hemisphere, I believe, but I'm not sure. Our historian left a little while ago, and I haven't had the opportunity to catch up all the information.
That's what happens when just sort of one person has.
The difficulty with us is that we only have very small congregation.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm Safe Churches, I'm a licensed lay minister,
Yeah.
It has every Christian faith in that mural, as well as our First Nations and our miners.
Yeah.
Pastoralists, common law,
Yeah. Yeah.
civil law are all represented.
Wow. One year we came up to Perth and Freemantle, and then the next time we were out, we went to Richard and Julie.
Absolutely lovely.
A real gem, and
Oh.
those sorts of encounters are what make this travel, this journey that we're on, so special.
Yeah.
And the poor gal just lost her husband a while ago, and yeah.
But her faith has kept her strong,
And this community.
yeah, and the community. And she has a couple of vintage cars.
She has 3, in fact.
Yes, which I thought was kind of cool, that are her babies.
They're
Nissans.
Datsuns
Datsun.
and a Datsun 260 and a Datsun 280Z and a Nissan 300. So she really likes her
Cars, yes. So this one, Knowledge is Power, is a celebration of the power and beauty of books.
Say?
There's such big, wide streets here,
Wow.
all through the town. So this is Fading Habitat. The Bawden's cockatoo or the white-tailed black cockatoo in flight. Above abstract and hidden details portraying native plants and local blue waters. Very neat.
Oh yeah, you can see the plants.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
So this is Black Diamond.
So, sorry, we're just taking.
No.
Just look at the Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's cool. That's like Jurassic Park.
Do you mind being in it? No, you don't need to move. Don't need to move.
Maybe she doesn't want to be in it.
That's Black Diamond swimming hole where we were yesterday.
We were just there. We're right here. That's awesome.
Pretty neat. This is 42. Artwork represents the Ngundidjit Walgu hairy-faced snake, who's the creator of the pools and waterways around Collie. Really is a lovely little town. A lot of heritage here. But everything's just done up so nicely. And it's very, very clean. This mural blends Collie's history, its present, and its past.
Oh, and it almost looks like ghosts.
Ghosts, yeah, going into the train. Neat. Just for such a little town, I mean 10,000 people isn't tiny, but it's not huge. And here we've got a footbridge heading down into the center of town. So impressed with this little town. I like the cyclists down there. Ooh, isn't that cool? That bush or whatever it is. That's gorgeous. Isn't that neat? Just all kinds of little things like this around this town. But you wouldn't discover it if you weren't doing the... This is the most brilliant bush. Not seen anything like that. And there's the footbridge over the railway. And we think inside here are a couple. And this tells the story of Collie's rail heritage and coal heritage. Isn't this cool? We're all mad here. Jones family tells the story of David Jones and his young family amongst the first group of colonial families sent to Collie, tasked with establishing the coal mine industry in town. So this is a large mural developed around the theme of bikes, hikes, and trails. I'll say it's a large mural. This horse and cart delivered bread and milk to the people of Collie until the 1950s, when they were finally replaced by cars. Previously, excuse me, this site was Dorset Motors. This is the Endless Adventure. Themes of adventure, local exploration, and home. It was developed during a youth workshop. Kind of neat as well. This tells the story of the Collie Cooperative Society, the largest cooperative store in Western Australia, in operation for over 80 years. This is the second one in that series, and this is the third.
Those piling structures almost look like the old wooden pilings that we took a picture
Pemberton?
of. No, but here. Remember we went out to Black Diamond Lake and we went to the very end of the road?
Oh, that's right,
and there was
yep.
that fella fishing with his daughter?
Yep.
But these guys here look like, so maybe there was an old rail bridge or something.
Maybe. Ooh, I like that mural over there. Liquorland.
Yes.
So this is 20 Your Home. So as I traveled up the hill from Bunbury to Collie in the early mornings, I was captivated by the landscape's beauty and majesty. I wanted to capture this moment to share this story. Bit too deep for me. This one is interesting. It's called Ground. It's a panoptic drawing of the hills draped with patterns inspired by Banksia seed pods, calling attention to the fragility of Collie's ancient landscape where the river flows gently. Corey and Linda, you'd like this. This is a giant carda, which is a goanna, over patterns of native flora to the area. The skin of the carda depicts the people of Collie, past and present, celebrating the moon and the stars. Pretty cool.
That is really good. Right.
I think we need to look at it for a few minutes longer just to actually get all the,
All the stuff that's in
yeah,
it,
the
yeah.
symbols and that are in it. Really neat. Oop. I know my pronunciation is wrong. This is called Nala Karla Buja, and it translates roughly to our homeland in Noongar, Kambarni. Yeah? Wow, this is really cool. When you really take a look at it, like there's faces of animals, birds, everything in here.
Yeah.
I hope you guys can
when
see
you're
it.
too close, you can't see it. See
Yeah.
the fish over in the bottom corner?
Yep.
And a frog, probably. Frog and fish.
Really neat.
That's a long-necked turtle at the top.
Yep.
See the shell
Yep,
and the
yep.
turtle. And then a cat. That's good. Well done.
Yeah, that's
Because
really
up
well
here
done.
You're looking at going,
Big deal. Yeah.
Okay, so
So we've got one called The Sun and the Moon and the Moon and the Sun. 16.
he's on that
We
side.
still need 13, which there, that's 13 over there on Woolworths.
There and there, these two murals. So it'll be 13, 12 probably.
Isn't that cute? Tourists looking at us.
Yeah.
And when I was 19 or 20, I wouldn't be caught dead doing this. Looking like a tourist.
And I think we can't really check in until 2 o'clock, can we?
Probably not. Most of them let you in earlier. So now we gotta get past.
Right. Well, that's cool.
That is
Coming over
yeah.
the way.
Wow, that's cool. And this tells the story of Collie's rail heritage and coal heritage. Isn't this cool? We're all mad here. Jones family tells the story of David Jones and his young family amongst the first group of colonial families sent to Collie, tasked with establishing the coal mine industry in town. So this is a large mural developed around the theme of bikes, hikes, and trails. I'll say it's a large mural. This horse and cart delivered bread and milk to the people of Collie until the 1950s, when they were finally replaced by cars. Previously, excuse me, this site was Dorset Motors, a Ford car dealership from 1930 to 1980. And it's now the location of the Collie Cooperative Store.
One there.
This is the Endless Adventure. Themes of adventure, local exploration, and home. It was developed during a youth workshop. Kind of neat as well. This tells the story of the Collie Cooperative Society, the largest cooperative store in Western Australia, in operation for over 80 years. This is the second one in that series. And this is the third.
This those piling structures almost look like the old wooden pilings that we took a picture
Pemberton?
of. No, but
Oh.
here. Remember we went out to Black Diamond Lake and we went to the very end of the road?
Oh, that's
And
right.
there was
Yep.
that fella fishing with his daughter.
Yep.
But these guys here look like, so
Oh.
maybe there was an old rail bridge or something.
Maybe. Ooh, I like that mural over there. Liquorland.
Yes.
So this is 20 Your Home. So as I traveled up the hill from Bunbury to Collie in the early mornings, I was captivated by the landscape's beauty and majesty. I wanted to capture this moment to share this story. Bit too deep for me. This one is interesting. It's called Ground. It's a panoptic drawing of the hills draped with patterns inspired by Banksia seed pods, calling attention to the fragility of Collie's ancient landscape where the river flows gently. Corey and Linda, you'd like this. This is a giant carda, which is a goanna, over patterns of native flora to the area. The skin of the carda depicts the people of Collie, past and present, celebrating the moon and the stars. Pretty cool.
That is really good. Right.
I think we need to look at it for a few minutes longer just to actually get all the,
stuff that's in it,
the symbols and that are in it. Really neat. Oop. I know my pronunciation is wrong. This is called Nala Karla Buja, and it translates roughly to our homeland in Noongar, Kambarni. Yeah? Wow, this is really cool. When you really take a look at it, like there's faces of animals, birds, everything in here.
Yeah.
I hope you guys can
when
see
you're
it.
too close, you can't see it. See
Yeah.
the fish over in the bottom corner?
Yep,
And a frog, probably. Frog and fish.
really neat.
That's a long-necked turtle at the top.
Yep.
See the shell
Yep,
and the
yep.
turtle. And then a cat.
That is really neat. That is really stunning. This one is called a love letter, and it's about celebrating where you live, a love letter of appreciation. Again, concept came through a youth workshop. This is Nanangangadat, I don't know. It's a bearded python. Created the estuary nurseries of Australia and formed the whole Collie River, including Brunswick and Preston Rivers, finally resting in Minina Pool. This is the girl in the shop window. Collie residents remember the events that entertained them in shop windows as much as the goods on display. It was inspired by research and conversations with locals. Sorry, I had the wrong one. This is actually Friday night at the Theatre Royale. Wow, isn't that brilliant? Another one that's not on the map, but pretty cool. And this one isn't on the map. One is Pit Pony.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. There goes a logging truck.
Yes. Our plantations at work.
Oh, that's pretty neat. I like them on a wall, I like them in a painting, but I don't like them on the roof of the caravan. Thank you very much. This is the art gallery. We're just really amazed at what there is in this little town. Could easily live here.
Well, we did a fair few of the murals, didn't do them all. It's getting a bit later. So this is just down at the information center. So they've got an old shovel here from the coal industry, I'm assuming, and some of the old trains, which are kind of cool. The 54 RB mechanical shovel. There you go. 1961. There you are. Seen lots of work, this puppy. this is a great little community, Collie. We're really enjoying ourselves here. And this is a F-class steam locomotive, introduced in 1902. Wow. Please keep off the trains, it says. Yes. Interesting color of green. Don't know if I like it. This one's a W class. And this one here is a V class. So we've got the three different classes of locomotives, which is cool. There we go.
So we're on our way to Freemantle now. We did, leaving Collie, lovely little town. We found 32 of the 45 murals and then just ran out of time, really. But it was fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. We're just looking for the Visitor Information Center. We're set up at the caravan park.
Yes.
Beautiful old buildings here. This is Freemantle, by the way. And there's another statue. So we got lots of hints of things to do. The lady at the Visitor Information Center said that the doors on this church are just stunning. I can't see where I'm going because I'm walking into the sun. The doors were a bit underwhelming. Maybe when they're closed, they're more impressive.
Huh? D? Right. Wow. What a day.
Mm-hmm.
So, Collie Mural Trail.
Yes, it was actually really good.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yep, really good. I wish we could have had more time to do it, but so we ended up doing 32 out of the 45 or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. What a smart thing for towns to do, because if you really want to do it properly, it makes you walk through the town and see the town.
And to do it right, to walk the whole thing, you're probably looking at 3 hours or more. Some of them were a little bit difficult to find. One of them was actually inside a church, and we got so lucky. Yeah.
My highlight of the day was actually the mural in the church and meeting Julie, just this beautiful older lady who took the time to actually open up the church for us so that we could see the mural. And she was just beautiful, wasn't she?
Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, so it's those little things that just really make
that was my highlight.
Yep. And then we've relocated here to Freemantle.
Caravan park it's a caravan park.
Yeah,
we've been quite spoiled with the last few ones. This is just a caravan park where you're
chalking, and it was, I was a bit nervous about getting it in here because it was whatever it was.
And this was the first that you had to park us by yourself. And he did a really good job.
Bang up job.
He did a really good job. I'd warned the fellow behind us and she said, that we're going to provide some entertainment.
Yeah.
And he was a little disappointed because it wasn't as entertaining as he thought it might be.
Yeah.
So you did really well.
It was good.
Yeah.
Disappointed in that we can't get any TV reception here. I lowered the aerial down and it wasn't quite lined up. I don't know if it's pinched something or whatever. I've tried over and over and over to tune it in, and we're in Freemantle, so we should have every channel you could think of. We've actually got a stronger signal on the strength, but it's not coming in for whatever reason. So who knows? Anyways, we're off to Roddy tomorrow morning.
Very excited.
Yes, looking forward to that.
Very excited.
Other than that, nothing else to report?
No. Just it was a bit boring driving from.
Yeah, we had about an hour and a half of just sort of freeway.
Highway. And even though it was easier for Neil because he didn't have to contend with worrying about really narrow roads or whatever, he found it boring.
Oh, it was boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he likes the excitement of
I do.
struggling.
Yes.
So, yep, that's it
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, and we'll be reporting tomorrow with some wonderful information on what we
Yeah,
saw.
hopefully Roddy lives up to our expectations. It's costing us a bloody bombshell, so it better.
Yes.
Anyway, toodles.
All right. Good night, y'all.